Hello, this is Jeff Byers. Welcome back. It's ANY 150 and this is Module 14. We're going to be UV mapping, texturing your modular sci-fi hallway. Alright, so same old stuff that you've been doing all along. We've got 2 weeks left. This is the second to the last module. In this module we're going to be doing UV mapping, so I show you how to prep your work. We're going to be UV mapping, again, the low poly. The high poly is for baking maps. So the low poly will need to, once you get the UV mapping done, make sure you triangulate the low poly so you won't have any issues. Again, a lot of you are forgetting to triangulate the low poly before when you export it out. So you'll duplicate the low poly, and that duplicate you go ahead and triangulate. So you want to keep the low poly and duplicate it, and then triangulate the duplicated one, and then delete by type history, freeze transformations, and send that out. Make sure the high poly is in the same space at 0, 0, 0 with the low poly, so they're on top of each other, and export them out separately. The low poly first, that's triangulated, then the high poly, and then you're good to go. You guys know how to UV map with UDIM tile, so I don't have to go through that. And pretty much you should have no issues with this one. Everything's pretty, there's no organic shapes on here at all. So you should have, it's going to be really easy for you guys to UV map that. Again, even though it's easy, I went ahead and created a tutorial that you guys could follow. And then getting started with Substance Painter. You guys know how to do all that stuff. And so if you need help, extra help, I've got the old videos down here. I don't think you're going to need them. You guys have used Substance Painter enough. This is your last module, so you should know what you're doing. If you do need to reference your anything, go ahead and feel free to open that up and watch it. Or you can watch previously recorded videos in the other modules if you want to go back to a certain module, maybe the weapon or something like that. Make sure you look at the the grading rubric, how I'm going to grade you on stuff. So read that, and then turn-in instructions are pretty straightforward. The only thing you really have to turn in, you can see that the deliverables are pretty small, that you're going to have everything textured in Substance Painter, and make sure that you do a screenshot. Okay, this is a screenshot directly from Substance Painter, and that's what I'm going to need to have from you. Okay, and so what do I need? I need you need to turn on all your textures once you export the textures out. And we're not going to bring it into Maya and texture them in this module. That's module 15. We're going to create a small scene in module 15. And those of you that have Unreal, you guys can have some fun with Unreal if those of you that want to download it. I'm not expecting you guys to do that. In fact, I don't recommend it. But if those of you that have a pretty decent machine can do that and have some fun with it, of course that you're going to be on your own. I'm not going to have any video tutorials on that, but you guys, any of you guys that like to go on your own, excuse me, and do that, you're welcome to, and you can turn those images in if you'd like to, screenshots in. Otherwise, you're going to be doing what the rest of us is, rendering them out, and believe it or not, you're going to have some good results with both if you do it right. Again, I'm going to be grading you on your lighting and rendering abilities, so make sure that if you do it in Unreal, it looks fantastic, or as good as the renderings that I have. Okay. Alright, so hopefully that you guys have a great week. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. This is going to be very simple. I'm only showing you one example. You need to have two textured examples, screenshots from Substance Painter. Alright, have a great week, and I'll see you guys soon. We're almost done. After this one, we have 1 week to go. Just to kind of give you a heads up with module 15, we're going to be wrapping this up, and then we have our final exam. Because of this, I cannot have you you cannot turn module 15 in late. You have to turn it in, whatever you have finished, so I can get it graded. If you turn it in late, it will be a 0, and there's no coming back from that. So please make sure you turn project 15, or excuse me, module 15 in on time. All right? It's essential that you understand that. I'm telling you that now so you can prep yourself and to be ready. Okay? So 15, module 15 cannot be late because it's the end of the semester and I have to get grades in at a certain time. And to do that, we've got to have module 15 in on time. All right, you have a great week and good luck with everything. And it's been a fun year, or fun semester, and the final exam should be fairly easy and fun, and I think you'll have a lot of fun doing it. It's basically a practical exam. I'm going to give you a start of a model, and I'm going to have you finish it up. Add the pieces to it, model the pieces, just add it to it. It's very simple. And then lay out the rest of the UVs. I'll have it started. You lay out the rest of the UVs and then texture it in Substance Painter and then screenshots from Substance Painter and then turn it in. That's it. You don't have to render in Maya. So just screenshots from Substance Painter will work. And I will see you guys next week for Module 15, which is our last one. And have a great week, and I'll see you then.